Keith Olbermann is looking for a new job less than a year after his talk show on Current TV launched. Olbermann isn't happy about the news. NBC's Gabe Gutierrez is here with the latest on this real-life TV drama. Gabe, good morning.
Lester, perhaps even more surprising is who's already replaced him. Former New York Governor Eliot Spitzer, a man who is also no stranger to cable and controversy.
Which of these stories will you be talking about tomorrow?
Less than a year after moving to Current TV, Keith Olbermann is currently out of a job.
Some people say he's a genius, but others say he's a mad genius.
As I was saying,
Olbermann was reportedly making $10 million a year at the upstart cable network co-founded by Al Gore. But in an online statement Friday, that all changed. Current was founded on the values of respect, openness, collegiality, and loyalty to our viewers, the network said. Unfortunately, these values are no longer reflected in our relationship with Keith Olbermann. Olbermann fired back on Twitter. It goes almost without saying that the claims against me implied in Current's statement are untrue and will be proved so in the legal actions I will be filing against them.
all right, let's start with the
Keith Olbermann has very high standards. So when he looks around and sees a studio plagued by technical difficulties, he's liable not to show up for work.
I'm Keith Olbermann.
Olbermann's rise began in the early 90s at ESPN, where he drew attention for his feisty personality on SportsCenter.
Their fate may have been sealed the day they changed uniforms.
In a tell-all book last year, some coworkers described Olbermann as the guy who made ESPN a household word. But others weren't as flattering. I was enraged by Olbermann. ESPN's former chairman was quoted as saying, "There was no choice but to get rid of him."
today's worst person in the world.
After switching to politics and scoring a big success for MSNBC with Countdown, Olbermann clashed with his bosses and abruptly parted ways with the network.
This is the last edition of Countdown.
Before turning up on Current.
I'm honored to be your first guest on your first show.
Keith Olbermann has made television much more point-of-view centric, much more personality-centric.
I'll be doing this till I'm 125 years old.
A personality now off the air once again.
Good evening, I'm Eliot Spitzer. Welcome to
And replaced by another controversial figure, former New York Governor Eliot Spitzer, who resigned in disgrace after he admitted hiring a prostitute, and 2 years later briefly hosted a show on CNN.
Good night and good luck.
Proving that in the world of television, there's often room for a comeback.
Spitzer didn't mention his predecessor at all during last night's show. It is not clear where Olbermann might end up, but it appears this legal battle won't be over soon. Lester?
All right, Gabe, thanks.